Hey, I'm Adam Bose once again. So we need to have another chat about something, and that something is devotees. Now, to start this off, there are some people in this world who have fetishes. Some of these fetishes are considered very strange by some people, and some of them revolve around people with disabilities and amputees and having a stump fetish. Now, I'm certainly not going to judge these people, and each to their own. But there's another level to this, and that is devotees. Now, devotees are people who get off on the idea of someone with a disability and an amputee or anyone with a disability, and revolves around the idea that they are helpless and is sort of like a dominating complex, basically, that they have. I started making YouTube videos nearly 10 years ago, and this was when I did more than 3 a year. I get a lot of comments, I get a lot of messages from really wonderful people, and they're what inspired me to keep making videos every now and again. But there are some people who would message me and basically ask me to send them photos or make videos with my legs off, make more videos with my legs off. And look, when I make videos and I do have my prosthetics off, usually it's for a reason or because I'm more comfortable at that time filming with my legs off. But some people will ask me to film specific videos with my legs off, smoking a cigar as well. A lot of these people were fine with the fact that I was not comfortable with that and just said, look, no, I'm not going to do that. And look, although I'm an actor, I'm not in that part of the entertainment industry. And there would be people who just kept pushing, however. And for instance, a few months ago, I had just finished work. I went to my locker to check my phone and my messages and all that after work. And there were all these missed video calls from Facebook and all these messages from this one person who I believe was from Italy. And they basically kept asking me to go on video so that they could see my legs. I kept saying no, that's not happening. One, it's midnight in Australia. Two, absolutely not. No thanks. And he just kept pushing. And basically I said, look, why do you need to see my legs on video? If you're a devotee, just say so, and we'll cut communication right here. And he said, it's for my job. And I'm just like, what job could you possibly have that you're required to see my legs right this second on video? And he said, I make prosthetics, and I want to make you a pair of prosthetics so that I can send them to you, and then you can wear them, then you can send them back, then I can wear them. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? And yeah, I just said, look, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. Just people who are pushy about seeing parts of your body, please go away. I blocked him and I reported him spam and everything. Yeah, it's a very strange place, the internet. And look, I'm a part of a lot of groups across several social media sites that have to do with people with disabilities and amputees. And some people will try to get into those groups, and the admins will moderate it as much as they can to keep these kinds of people out. But sometimes they'll slip in and they will contact people in this group and just say, I want to see photos of your stumps or things like that. And yeah, it's important if you are a part of these groups, you need to let the moderators know so they can kick him out. But also, in terms of putting photos up on social media, just be careful, put it on private so it's only friends and family. Don't add someone unless you actually know them. And because people will go into your photos and they will find if you're in a wheelchair or if you've got your prosthetics off, they'll find those photos, they will use them and sell them to internet sites. And it's disgusting. It's really gross that people do this. Now, the reason I'm making this video is for able-bodied people, to educate them, but also, of course, for people with disabilities who may not be aware of this, for amputees who may have just become an amputee or younger amputees, that may not know about this side of society. And look, it's a small part of society, but you've got to be careful, especially if you're on social media. I grew up in a small country town, and everyone was very supportive and had great family, great friends, and I went through stages of feeling like because of my disability, maybe I won't be in a relationship, and maybe, someone won't be with me because of that. But that certainly isn't a reason to then, seek out devotees or anything like that. Look, I've been in a relationship for nearly 9 years, for 9 years, oh boy. I've been in a relationship for 9 years, and, she's incredible. Look, it's possible. There's so many people with disabilities who are in great relationships, whether it's with another person with a disability or, like me, a person who is able-bodied. So I guess just, look, you got to be really careful on the internet. I know that's very preachy, and your parents will tell you that and all this, but you really do. It can be really scary in the deep depths of the internet. There's also another part of society which are wannabes. Now, these people have nothing to do with the Spice Girls song. I saw a post a while ago which were talking about wannabes, and I thought, maybe that's just another word for devotees. But it's actually, I did some research and found a couple of Facebook groups and pages, and it's basically people who want to be disabled or want to be an amputee. Oh boy, now for obvious reasons, that's pretty weird to me. I looked at the comments on some of these pages, and it's really disturbing. And it's basically these people who will comment and say, I'm from this part of the world, does anyone know someone near me who could make my dream of being an amputee come true? And they'll go through any method to make that happen. Now, from what I've read up, it's basically people who think that their life will be enriched by being an amputee. Every type of disability requires a different level of care. And, some people require 24/7 care. I don't. I might need certain other things. I need to go to a physio every week due to the fact that my lower back is in an incredible amount of pain from these particular prosthetics because they are not the right legs for my particular amputation. And I am trying to fight to get some new legs. But that's a conversation for another time. But basically, I get a lot of lower back pain. It goes up to my neck and my jaw, and it's all connected. So I require to go to a physio every week. But, oh my goodness, these people. I don't understand. Look, it's incredibly important to be careful on all types of social media, in real life, obviously, but communication is so much easier now in 2018. You've just got to be careful who you're talking to, because these devotees will take advantage of you, and that sucks, and that's not okay. But it is important to know that these people are out there. So that's me for today. I will be putting out another video next week. I know, 2 videos from me in 2 weeks. That's unheard of. But basically, as some of you know, I'm getting married next year, and I have just recently asked my best man and my groomsmen to be a part of the wedding party. So definitely check that out next week. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday season. Whether you celebrate Christmas or whatever you celebrate, have an awesome holiday, and take care. Bye.